What's going on, Hawks fans? It's Tym Brown here with Mike Najarian and Matt Ford-Wellman. We're here for the parking lot preview. Thank you to Luke Mansfield in the back. That's our number one photographer, and man, do we love him. Today we have the Hyannis Harbor Hawks going up against the Falmouth Commodores. Yesterday was quite the slug out in Orleans. What can you tell me about that one, Matt?
Just a great offensive day, 1 through 9. Everybody made good contact. Everybody found a way to, hit the ball hard. Some people found a little more success than others. Matt Mira really proved that he is unstoppable. He's in the one hole again today, and I think, if I'm being a little biased here, I'm very excited to watch him play today. I'm going to be standing up on the first at bat. You got to have the cameras rolling for that first pitch. He went yard on the first pitch yesterday off, I think his teammate at Hawaii. So he's definitely pumped up and looking to keep going. That's definitely, what I saw yesterday. Mike, what did you like about yesterday?
Yeah, it was really, we've been talking about it a little more recently about how Hyannis getting started early on offense leads to good things in the win column. That's exactly what happened.
Say that again.
Yeah,
first pitch
it doesn't get much better than a home run on the very first pitch of the game. But they built themselves quite a lead early. Had to hold off a comeback attempt later in the game, but it was that early start once again that made the difference for them.
I just want to say something real quick here. Matt Saucer coming in. He's going to throw for Falmouth today. What are the odds he's throwing first pitch off speed?
I would say he tries to get it at least off speed, maybe out of the zone.
Yeah, I don't think he's throwing something big here.
In any aspect.
I think you're okay going 1-0 to start, especially after last night, guys. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the starter today?
Sure. 4.7 ERA so far, not necessarily his best year, but he's only pitched in a couple games. He's had a close one. And had some consistent innings, given up a couple runs here and there, but not really had the success he's looking for. Coming out for a start today, I don't expect him to go 5 innings. I think Saucer will stick more to 3 or 4. We'll see a bullpen game from Falmouth, but hopefully he can extend a little bit. Harbor Hawks are definitely going to look to burn through him. They want to get through arms. Mitch Carricker, manager for the Hawks, talked last night and said, we burn through arms that aren't throwing good. The guys who, aren't making good pitches, who aren't hitting their spots, they're out of the game quickly. And I think that's what they're going to look to do today. If I was Matt Saucer, I would say, the longer I can stay in the game against these guys, the better off I'll be. And I think that, Mitch Carricker's goal is to get through as many pitchers as possible.
All right, and on the other end, Mike, what does Hyannis have coming out today on the bump?
Yeah, it's Evan Blanco Day on the mound for the Harbor Hawks. He's been superb through his first 2 starts of the season. His last start was almost a week ago against Chatham. Pitched 5 innings, 1 run ball. It's exactly what Hyannis needed in that one. 3 hits, 4 walks, couple strikeouts. His first start was against Brewster. 4 innings, 1 run ball. 3 strikeouts, 3 hits, 2 walks. He was the number 3 starter at the beginning of the season, but with Will Libbert and Trey Beard out of the picture now for Hyannis, I think it's safe to say that Evan Blanco is the best starting pitcher the Hawks have right now. He's got obviously pitched 5 full innings his last start. I think if you're Blanco, you're looking to get 5 innings again. He's certainly got the stuff to. It's a little different with him. The Hawks, as a pitching staff, have struck out a lot of batters this year. Evan Blanco has not. He's relied more on inducing weak contact to get his outs, and I think no reason not to expect more of that today. But Evan Blanco looking to build off some great momentum to start the season. I think he can.
All right, 2 strong men on the bump today for both teams. Let's go through our score predictions and player of the game. We'll start off with Matt over here on the left side.
My player of the game is going to be Gabe Camacho. I think he's going to come back. It's his second home game so far. He had a first home game a couple weeks ago. The catcher's now, or first baseman, is now coming back. He's going to have his second home game today. Had another game yesterday. Couple hard hit baseballs, couple hits, not a ton of RBIs, not necessarily, I think, what he wants. He's moved up in the lineup today. He's looking to, hit the ball hard again. Hopefully, find some gaps. Hopefully, get some runners in. Score prediction wise, the Hawks have been so good on offense. It's hard to say they'll score under 5 runs, really. I don't want to keep saying 8, so we'll call it 7 because I want to be nice, and I'm not going to give us a 9 or a 10 because I'm not, foolish, like maybe Tim might be in
I think
5
I'll be
seconds.
foolish. Wow. Okay.
Well, I don't know what your score prediction is. We'll
Well,
get to it in 2
You
seconds.
just assume I'm foolish.
No, I just assume that some of your score predictions that are super high are a little foolish, but
You know,
sometimes they
we'll
work out.
see. We'll
I
see
think
how they
you're
work
leading
out.
in the poll. I don't know if I
might
should
be leading in the poll.
I
We
need to
should
update
figure out.
that.
Yeah.
That's my bad, guys.
figure it
We'll
out.
get back. Next episode we'll have the score predictions tallied out. That's on me, guys. Where was I?
I think you were just summarizing that your player of the game and your
Oh
score.
yeah, my score
Your
prediction. So yeah, we're gonna stick at 7. I'm gonna go 7-5 here. I think
7-5, okay.
the pitching staff will give up 5, but it'll be in the later innings. Falmouth will get going. They're a relatively good hitting team. They just need to extend on the extra base hits now and then and get runners in scoring position actually, in from second base and third base. I think that's probably their biggest fault. But if they can do that, they can probably get up 5 today. So 7-5.
All right. Well, for my player of the game, I'm big into riding waves with guys who are hot. You saw me do it with Chris Rembert. I picked him in back-to-back player of the games. He hit 3 home runs when I did that. So why not ride the wave with
Ride the hot
Matt Mira? Matt Mira has been hitting the ball really hard, as he did yesterday on the first pitch. And why can't he do it again? Yeah, they'll maybe avoid him on the first pitch, Matt. But when that second one gets in the zone, he's going to be ready for it, I'll tell you. And for a score prediction, wow, you want to call big numbers foolish. Let's get foolish and call it a 9-5 game.
Almost foolish.
Dolly Parton working.
Almost foolish.
Yeah. We'll move over to Mike.
I don't know how I'm going to follow that up. But, player of the game, he went 3 for 4 with a couple RBIs yesterday. That's Andrew Williamson. He was a force for the Hawks yesterday. Granted, a lot of guys, our offense in general was a force yesterday, but Andrew Williamson in particular, he was really good. I think he's going to build off that momentum. He's in the lineup again. I think he's going to put himself together another good game. In terms of final score, I don't think they're going to score 9 runs. I don't think they're going to score 7 runs. Give me a 6-3 Hyannis victory.
All right. Some solid games. Maybe people aren't as ambitious as I am in the scorecards.
I'm not as imaginative. That's what you're trying to say.
Not as imaginative. I mean, They scored 11 yesterday. Who's to stop them now?
You're right.
Well,
You're right.
I mean,
maybe Falmouth. That's kind of the thing today.
I guess so, but I mean, we'll have to see how their starter comes out. Matt.
Let's see.
Well, I guess there's only one thing left to say.
Go Hawks!